Hello Pisces, I have your card of the month and it is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man, he's not hanging by his head, he's hanging by his foot. And around his head is this light that's showing you if you're patient, you'll be rewarded. He's just sort of like a pendulum swinging back and forth. And it's telling you that we just have to let life unfold. Just go with the flow. It doesn't mean sit passively and do nothing. And it doesn't mean, because that Pisces energy is it's like that liminal space, and it's very sort of like floaty. So we've got to just watch with this Hanged Man energy, because it is saying you need to let things unfold. You need to just sort of let things happen. And if you try and force timelines or determine outcomes, it's like you're swimming upstream and you get really tired and really cranky, and then you just float the way you're supposed to go from the start. So the Hanged Man, especially for Pisces moon, is saying avoid that nonsense and just go with the flow. It's a little more grace in it. Doesn't mean you do nothing. This card is about letting life happen rather than trying to make life happen. So that's the vibe of the Hanged Man. And especially, for Pisces, it's about, you might need time, you might need to take that sacred pause. That's the energy of a Hanged Man, especially like Pisces energy. It's that sacred pause. It's that time of integration, that time of recalibration, especially when you've gone through a lot, you've been through some things, and it's like shaking up a snow globe, right? That's a visual I got. It's like shaking up a snow globe, and you just need to let all that stuff settle, and that requires a pause. So don't hesitate to take that, and don't, doing nothing is not nothing, and if you think about the seasons, how winter can seem, especially, I'm up in Canada, where winter can be just like this barren landscape, and it feels like everything's dead. There's nothing going on. It feels like the most dormant and stagnant season of the year, when in reality, beneath the surface, there is so much that is churning and percolating and getting ready in the spring to sprout up. So it's actually one of the more active seasons that we can be in. So this is kind of like a wintering kind of season, whether it's like the literal season you're surrounded by, especially people, actually you're coming out of the spring in the southern hemisphere, you're coming into spring, but whether it's the literal season you're surrounded by, or it's, a season of life, whether it's, a moment, whether it's a day, a week, a month, just keeping in that mind. It doesn't mean doing nothing, but just that idea of going with the flow, grace and ease. But don't get stuck just floating down the river, because I know a lot of Pisces in my life are like, give me the inner tube or give me the floaty unicorn and I'll just go floating and that will be just fine. That's my happy place. So understanding this doesn't mean doing nothing. This is a sacred pause to integrate, recalibrate. And with, a Mercury retrograde happening the first part of August, that really is supported by this kind of energy too. It's when we go within, we look at things, maybe make some plans, see how things have been going, but really it's the restoring, it's the recalibrating, it's just letting life happen rather than trying to make it happen. Okay, so there you go. Please let me know in the comments whether you're Pisces moon or rising or sun, if this resonates for you, how it resonates for you. Claim it if it's yours, and I will see you for card of the day in the shorts, and next month for your card of the month. Thanks for stopping by. Like, subscribe, all the things. There's more info in the caption too. Okay, bye-bye.